Thank you for joining. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, good people. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Let me know who has joined. Thank you for joining. Let me know who has joined. Let's like the live, and I'm going to appreciate. I'm going to appreciate. Thank you guys. Thanks for the likes. Thank you. Manu, hi. Thank you so much for the like. Hi to Manu. How are you, Manu, today? Thank you guys for the likes. Let me know where you are joining from, guys. Let me know where you are joining from, guys. And I'm going to appreciate. I'm good, Manu. Justo bro, sasa poa sana. Kwaje Justo, maneno namna gani? Thanks for joining at Justo. Justo, long time no see. You got lost. No, just though you're saying no, and it has been quite some time since we met. That's nice, that's nice. Are you still updating more videos on your YouTube? Just are you still updating more videos on your YouTube? Guys, how are you today? This good Wednesday, guys. That's amazing, that's amazing. How are you doing, guys, this good Wednesday? How are you doing this good Wednesday? You know, each and every day we are having a lot of issues, a lot of issues, guys. But we want to thank and appreciate it. Yeah, thank you so much, guys, with a lot of love for the likes. That's amazing, guys. That's so amazing. That's so amazing, guys. That's so amazing. That's so good. That's so good. Otherwise, guys, how is your Wednesday? How are you feeling on this good Wednesday? As I was saying, a lot is happening, guys. A lot is happening. You know, a lot of people, a lot of issues. Aris Jerry, hi bro, unafanya nini? Aris, thank you so much for joining, my good sister. Which county, Aris, are you representing? Thank you so much, Aris. Aris Jerry, thank you so much for coming and for being part of this live. Aris, mi nimetulia tu Aris. Aris, nimetulia tu. Aris, I'm just relaxing. Oh, Nakuru City, Nakuru City. We have a lot of people from Nakuru. Yeah, I have a lot of good people from Nakuru. Karen is from Jolo. I have some other guys all the way from Mile Sita. Do you know Sita? Do you know Sita, Alice Jerry? Unaielewa Sita? Specifically, Aris, which part of Nakuru are you in? Which part are you in from Nakuru? Yeah, Nakuru is one of the cleanest cities that we have in our republic. Nakuru is one of the cleanest cities. Used to be, let me not say it is, but it used to be one of the cleanest cities. Oh, there was a time I used to live there, Aris. There was a time that I used to live there. Hapo Sita, that's where I used to live. Sita naijua karibu yote, Aris. Sita, even I have so many friends living hapo Sita. Oh, at least sasa nimepatana with one of the persons where I used to live. Aris, I used to live there. Hapo Sita, hapo. Happiness Bona, hodi huku, karibu sana Happiness. Thank you so much, Happiness, karibu. And thanks so much for the like. Ukoaje, Happiness? Happiness, how are you today this good Wednesday? Thank you so much for joining, Happiness. Kwa saa hii naishi Nairobi. Sema one time. Tam ni one. Happiness, tam ni one. Simulisema second term labda Sugoi primary. Aris, I used to live hapo sita. Oh my god, sasa at least nime Justo, thank you, welcome again Justo, thank you so much. Alice amesema Happiness has said she has said I must first of all say one term so that now she can feel to be part and parcel of this life. Thank you so much. Nilisikia kesho ni maandamano. Let me know your thoughts, guys. By the way, is tomorrow maandamano? Happiness, is tomorrow maandamano? I'm not so sure. But maandamano, I was aware it was yesterday, and the unfortunate thing, I have read from somewhere, I'm not so sure, we have lost the man that was shot yesterday by the police. Yes, it is so unfortunate that each and every day when young people are on the streets, demanding for their life, probably goons are hired to counter them. Oh yes, Kisi. Oh, okay. I was not aware about that, but thank you so much for enlightening us about that. It's so unfortunate, especially when we young people, we go to the street and maybe to advocate some one or two issues, and then at the end of the day, all we can face is police brutality. I think we are facing one of the complex government in the decade. This has been one of the key issues. I don't know why the government of Kenya feels so scared about us, especially when the young people goes to the street to advocate for some issues. Because I believe that we always say that life is sacred. Life should be so sacred. And anytime, in a moment, you see, the government being scared because young people are giving them an uprise, trying to advocate some of key issues that are affecting the nation, then in my own view, I believe that, as per our constitution, they have all the right and the mandate of ensuring that they are protected, but instead of protecting them, wow, we are all seeing police brutality. Like the young man who was shot yesterday. Imagine this was a young man who was just on the street trying to hustle to sell his masks so that maybe his wife and the kids can get something to eat. But unfortunately, the police didn't see that side of the story. They didn't even try to understand what he was doing, because I saw the video, and the first police who kicked this young man, the young man was just relaxing, with his masks. And so the first police just kicked him, and that's when this young man stood up. And then from there, the rest is history. So today I have heard that he went to the theater, but unfortunately, the life has been lost. So bad. Me, I don't know what is going to happen, but I feel that people are getting tired. People are getting tired, especially when they are advocating for their rights. But unfortunately, instead of these issues being, being addressed in the right way, all they are facing is all about police brutality. And when we talk about, the act of governance, the first simple thing is all about advocating what people want to hear. If the youth, they are demanding for someone to be arrested, me, I don't see a problem. I don't see why we should keep off nagging that he should not go, he should, just step aside instead of resigning. And at the end of the day, Nairobi has been a hotspot for maandamanos. So guys, me, I believe that if this government really want the young people and want to listen to to the clerical call, to the various issues that the young people are talking about, I believe it's high time that it execute the issues as they should be. you know, each and every time when we are keeping or losing each and every life because of some of the key issues that could have been resolved a long time ago, me, I don't see it to be a good thing. Maandamano is good because it is the only way and it's the only platform. We as the citizens of a certain nation, we can go to the street and say that we want this to be adjusted, we want this to be removed, we want this to be, because at the end of the day, remember, all the government staff, all the government people, all those individuals in the government, at the end of the day, they are having their salaries, and the salaries is coming from Wajiko. And when you talk about Wajiko is the one who is being exploited each and every day. And Wajiko takes a strategy maybe of going to the street and saying that ati utakujiwa, nilisikia kesho. That one, me, I don't fear hurries about saying things as they should be said. I should not fear about that, because at the end of the day, we have to talk the truth. So kukujiwa is not a big issue, but at the end of the day, we must talk the truth. The reason why our nation is delayed, or the reason why our nation is going back to the back old days, is because the government of the day is trying to intimidate people that maybe one should not talk about certain issues, and these issues are of national importance. So when you see lives being lost on the streets, that one is an evil thing, and we must say it as it is. So on my case, me, I don't feel intimidated, and especially when I say that we need to stop this form of innocent killings. Why, seriously, why should you abduct someone's daughter or son and just go and maybe keep her in, they call it immunicando, for certain days, and then you just release him or her? It doesn't make any sense. It's all about hearing what people are saying. It's all about adjusting things, just like the common man wants those things to be adjusted, and then we move on. But if we keep praying, we call it the Mantins way, if we keep praying the Kagaru way, then I don't think we are having a nation here. We are not having a nation. All we are having is a joke. Because I believe serious leaders should seriously address each and every issue people are talking about. That's what we call leadership and accountability. But there is no leadership that does not have accountability. So anytime you see a leader on the platform trying to tell, trying to threaten that, oh, maybe you should not go to the street, maybe you should not do this and that, and it is your right, it is your constitutional right as enshrined in the constitution, then I don't think that one is right. That one is an evil way of trying to suppress people, and it's a clerical call. It's a clerical call for all of us to, to realize that this is our nation and there is nowhere that we are going. If we are going to die, we shall die in this nation. If we are going to thrive, we should thrive in this nation. But we can't thrive if things are not done the right way. That's my view. And I'll never shy to say, the right things. Because at the end of the day, if fear was up, my boy, Asalan, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you so much for coming back. So if we keep on, trying to get intimidated and not talking issues as they should be, I don't think we are doing justice to our nation. This is our nation, and this is one of the best nations. What is that beeping? Oh, the cardine that is beeping, those are my tokens. Here we have a token kind of a way. So when it falls to a certain level, then it has to beep. Yeah, I think that's what you are hearing from the background noise. So guys, if you are a Kenyan, let's always understand that this is our nation and we must protect our nation, and we must, we must say things as they are, because we have the clerical duty to ensure that we speak up evil when it happens. But when you get intimidated, guys, I get intimidated and everyone gets intimidated, then we don't have a nation here. I want to assure you that the nation at the end of the day will be gone. So guys, even if we are saying take care, you also have to understand that this is your nation and you must keep on saying things as they are. So Asalan, that's my token bean. That's my token bean that is trying to make some strange noise. So don't worry too much about that bean. It is a token bean. Here in Kenya, and even the social media, there, you guys, you should also understand that there is a bill that is being taken to our parliament, so that we'll be having the same way our our token system works. That's the same way that all your account in the social media will be monitored. So I don't know. We are living in a different nation rather than a nation that we used to enjoy. But I hope one day, one time, and I'm hoping soon, things gonna change, and things gonna change for a better cause. Because if things don't change, Karen, hi, I hope you're doing fine. I'm doing well. Asalan, Karen is here. Asalan, Karen is here. Karen, happy Wednesday. How are you doing today, Karen? How are you doing today, Karen? Show me some shillings. Okay, I'm going new. Hujaripa token. No, mine, Karen. Ikifika 3 point. Ikifika 3 point. Thank you so much. Ikifika 3 point, then it has to make some noise. So tomorrow I'm going to recharge. The first thing tomorrow in the morning, I'm going to recharge. Ujaripa token. Hii yangu ikifika 3 point, like now I think it yeah, it's saying 2 point flat, 2 point flat. But that's a lot of token, because I'm all alone that is using that token. So Asalan want to see some money. Asalan, this is our money. This is our tender. This is our river tender. You can see the 50 shillings. This is the 50 shillings. This is the Kenyan 50 shillings. You can see it well, Asalan. And you can see we have, let me just come closer. You can see yeah, I agree. You can see we have a man here in the middle. You can see there is a man there seated in the middle. Yeah, that's our forefather. That's our forefather. He was our first president. And then you can see this tall building. You can see this tall building. Yeah, this is the tallest building. This is the tallest, government building. We call it KICC, Kenya International Conference Center. Kenya International Conference. What is the biggest denomination of shillings? 1,000 Kenya shillings. 1,000. Yeah, 1,000 Kenya. But unfortunately, I don't have it. I don't have it here. But it is 1,000. Yeah, 1,000 Kenya shillings. So we start from 50 shillings, then we go to 100, then 200, then 500, and then the highest is 1,000. Yeah, 1,000 Kenya shillings. 1,000 Kenya shilling. We have the highest is 1,000 Kenya shillings. The good thing with our country as a land is today we are more, we have gone a lot of cashless. You see, like this one, it's very rare nowadays to get money. So everyone says pays through or via an application that we call M-Pesa. Yeah, yeah. We either pay through M-Pesa. We have different way of paying through cashless money. We have M-Pesa, we have till money, we have said money, we have a lot. So in terms of us calling a lot of denominations, nowadays we don't do that. We are having a cashless payment. Kalen, Asalani saying bombo clat. Salani saying bombo clat. Salani saying bombo clat. Kalen, what's the meaning of the word bombo clat? Let's see. Hi Salan, how are you doing today? Karen, what's the meaning? What's the meaning of this term, bomboclat? What's the meaning of this term, bomboclat? Salan really needs to understand the meaning of the term bomboclat. Oh, you also don't know. Oh, you don't know. But you know it is from Jamaica. Yeah, it is. Let me show you the actual meaning so that you see it. You can see they are saying it's a Jamaican patois term considered as vulgar profanity, and it is often used as interjection, to express a strong emotion, such as when is surprised, when one is shocked, when one is anger, when one is frustrated or annoyance, or even when one feels some excitement or joy. Yeah, that should be it. That should be it. That should be it. So it can mean a lot of things, from anger, to joy, to excitement, and the rest. Yeah, most of the Jamaicans love to use the word bombo clats when they are having conversations, and just in the middle of their conversation, you just hear them say bombo clat. You know. Mm. Yeah. It's they are saying it's considered to be a vulgar. Yeah. It's considered to be a vulgar kind of a profanity. But most of the Jamaicans love that word a lot. You cannot listen to any Jamaican conversation without the word bombo clat. They love it so much. Methali ya Gen Z, akutoyae kutu die rafiki. Asalan, did you hear that? We have a new we have a new slang from the Gen Zs that says akutoae kutu die rafiki. Carlen, how true is that statement? How true is that statement? How true is that statement? That one to me is a new one. Very new. Very new. Haga haga hubaba wa baba. These ones are new in the town. These ones are new in the town. New slangs in the town. I think the Gen Z's dictionary is moving too fast. The Gen Z's dictionary is moving too fast. Well, I'm not a Gen Z. Yeah, but you see, the Gen Z is now they are now the generation that they are taking over the world. Yeah, they are the key generation that is taking over the world. But I think Kaleni, I think both of them are very true. Hizi mezari za Gen Z, they are very true. Like these ones za kutoa kutu die rafiki. I think most of the Gen Zs do not care about guess my birth year. Yeah, the dictionary is moving very fast. Okay, ni sawa. Yeah, I agree the dictionary is moving very fast. So guess my birth year. Okay, Asalan, let's start from this point. Are you a millennial? Are you a millennial? Because you are not a Gen Z, are you a millennial? So that now I can be able to make a good guess. Let me say an educated guess. I definitely mtaka shamfuguni hupata backshots. Hiyo ni noma hiyo. Karen, where are you getting these medharis? These ones are kuaguka nayo. Where are you getting them? They are very hot. Are you okay? You are not a millennial. So are you an alpha? Are you an alpha? Asalan, are you an alpha? Of course, let me not go to alpha. Let me go a little bit higher. Instagram then has a lot of medharis. Which one do you love, Karen? Which Gen Z's medharis do you really love? So I guess if you are not a millennial, then you are Gen X. Asalan, okay, Asalan, are you then Gen X? Gen X, they are saying I'm trying to make an educated guess, but first of all I must know I must understand the year. Akukulae huwa hakupost. I think that one is that one is not so real. I think that one is not so real. But Gen Z's have a lot of medharis, and these guys don't care about anything. That generation doesn't care about anything and doesn't mind anyone. That's the good thing about the Gen Z's. I'm trying to guess. I'm born in Gen Z era, but I don't consider my. Now I can guess. Now I can make my guess. This medhari is so deep. Yeah, I agree that medhari is so deep. If you are Gen Z, then Asalan, I guess maybe you are. Let me just now start making my guess. You are between the age of 25 to the age of 30. Asalan, am I correct? You are between the age of 25 to the age of 30. Am I within the range? Because first of all, I must start from the general. The general view. Kuna jenzi alikuwa ana date babake hadi ako na mimba yake. That's so weird. Okay, I heard of a certain we have this radio that is called Hero Radio, and then I could hear a certain Gen Z, the same story that you're saying. I heard of a certain of two key Gen Zs. One is a Gen Z. In fact, one is a millennial. One is a millennial. Maybe you can search. Hero Radio. Hero. Hero. When you say you are Hero, yeah, Hero Radio. And there were two cases. One was about a certain millennial. She is a lady. Of course, I was so close. So 27, you're still a Gen Z. Wewe bado unaaguka nayo Asalan. You are still, falling with it. We have a song in Kenya that we say anguka nayo. So when you are a Gen Z, you have all the energy. You have all the energy here in Kenya to anguka nayo. We have a very, very vital song about the Gen Zs on how to, to fall with something. You can fall in love. You can fall with a politician. When you fall with a politician, this is where you are sending them home. Such. So the song is themed about that. So let me go back now to Karen. So Karen, to fall with it. That is it. So there was this case in Hero Radio, and one was a millennial, and this millennial was married to a millennial. So this is already. Me, I'm 32. Me, I don't hide my age. Me, I'm 32. Me, I'm past the Gen Z. Me, I'm a millennial. So for me, I'm a millennial. So this was a Gen Z. She was a millennial married to a millennial. So what really happened was, this art of, everything is all about money. So they got married. The guy had nothing to offer to this girl, and the guy was, he's a graduate, still trying to look for jobs here and there, but unfortunately the guy did not get a good job. And so this girl had other girls, her friends, and one of the friends told her that there was a very good job that that could be paying her, and maybe that job could have a better upkeep between her and the husband. And so, okay, I'm going for dinner now. See you later. Okay, thank you so much, Asalan. So now this lady, so alikuwa anaria. Yeah, I love you because you have these points. Even when I'm struggling to give you the full story, you still have, you keep on saying it as it should be. So she was crying on the border, but the girl's leaving. So this girl comes, she tells her that she has a very good deal, that if this girl is going to accept, then things can be fine between her and the husband. And so the girl opted and agreed. and she was told, just talk to your husband, to look for about 30,000 Kenya shillings, so I can take you. The job is in Tanzania, so that I can take you to Tanzania. Then from there, I'm going to take you for an interview in Tanzania. Then we are going to come back, and then you are going to see the results. So the girl accepted, and they went to Tanzania. The man, I think the man was, these cool men who don't ask a lot of questions. And so the man, tried to kukopa pesa hapa na pale, a lot of debts, and she gave the lady 30 Gs. Fortunately, they didn't have a kid, or the girl didn't have any children. So the girl agreed. The man gave the lady 30 Gs, and the girl went to TZ. And according to the story from the Hero Radio, she went to the TZ, and she was taken to a muganga, to a witch doctor. Once she was taken to the witch doctor, now, gave her the instructions. If you want to make money, they avoid problems, happy wife, happy life. Yeah. That was the motive for the man. The man wanted really the lady to be happy, and therefore there was no way this man could have let her girl down by not giving her that G's, so that she could go and do some interview in Tanzania and then come back and secure a job here in Kenya. So the lady went to Tanzania, and she was taken to the witch doctor, and the instructions were very, very clear that if the lady want to get some some good pay, then at the end of the day, one of the instruction was she was going to be sleeping with the dead bodies, so that she could be making money. I think it was kind of a cult, or a kind of a ritual. And so the girl accepted, because she was told that she will be doing it once per week. And now, according to the Hero Radio, you see, the girl had set her message in such a way that when she is chatting with a friend, the messages are private. I think there is a time that people here in Kenya used a lot of what we used to call was it? Yeah, hiyo ni kali sana. The story is still not yet. Arian Paint, hi too, sir. How are you doing today? Good job. I saw that you are uploading a lot of good shots. Thank you so much, and always be consistent with that. That's a very, very great job. So in future, maybe you can focus on having long videos. Calling back to our story. Now the girl, she is from Tanzania. She has been given some instruction, and fortunately she accepted. Unfortunately, not fortunately, unfortunately she accepted the instructions, and she was told that when you go back to Kenya, make sure now, the assignment is one, just be looking for fresh dead bodies. You sleep with them, fresh dead bodies, and then from there now you are going to see the results. And so this girl, the Fred used to do that, and the Fred was okay financially. The Fred was very okay financially, and so the Fred took her to one of the morgue attendants. She took her to one of the morgue attendants. They didn't disclose, the morgue, but they took her to one of the morgue, and then the morgue attendant agreed that each and every Thursday, the morgue attendant, it's within the town. The morgue is within the town, and so the lady agreed that she is going to do the job. So she was taken to one of the morgue attendants, and the morgue attendant just gave her what should I call it? A date each and every Thursday. And so the lady used to go there each and every Thursday. Okay, so the lady used to go there each and every Thursday, and that was it. So in the process, in the process of doing these rituals, uh, the girl started seeing a lot of finances. The girl started getting a lot of money, and one thing that the man couldn't. Yeah, guys, support by subscription, and we are going to appreciate. We are going to appreciate. So the lady used to go to mall each and every Thursday, and she had a specific time, maybe from 10 to 12 p.m. or from 10. In fact, they said it was from 10. She used to, the man said that she used to leave the house from 10 p.m. all the way to 5 in the morning. That's when she was coming back home. And so in the process, the job started paying her. Me, I don't know what she used to go to, what she used to go to the morgue to do. But unfortunately, the man came across the message. And before the man came across the message, just a good friend just hinted to the man that she asked the man, do you know where your lady works? And then the man said no. But each and every Thursday at this time, up to this time, she is always out of the house, and she always say that she goes for a job, but I am not concerned to know which type of a job. And then she was, the lady hinted to the man where her lady goes. And then at the end of the day, this was now where now the man got the revelation. You know, the man tried to talk that lady who told her where the lady goes, what she does, and the man kept it a secret. Yeah, but now, according to the hero's radio, the interviewer was asking, if now this is a fresh body, it is dead and it cannot elect, then how are you doing it? Just try to subscribe to tell us now, the listeners. But the lady said that it was a secret. It was a secret between her and the person who had given her that job. And in the process, because this man was asked for how long they have been for how long they have been with this girl since she started going for this night job, and the man said about 3 years. And the man confessed that the lady was very, very much progressive in terms of she had bought some properties, she had some vehicles, but the man never knew the kind of the job that this lady was doing. And so now it was liberation time. So this lady was caught by the hero radio, and she was told that her man knew where she goes each and every Thursday, and the morgue was not disclosed. And she was told that the man has said that he has left her, and the girl never got bothered, because she said, see, all of us, we are looking for money. Now we have the money, we have all the property, we even have all the vehicles that one would love to have. But I think he is not satisfied with what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to hustle, but at the end of the day, he is saying that he is going to leave me, so he can go if he want to go, and that's how their marriage ended. And then one of the confession the lady gave is that the lady confessed that she was infertile, and that was the reason why she never, got any kid for the 7 years that they were in that relationship with her man. And that story really scared me because I also didn't understand. Would you be worried if you had money? It all depends because supposing you're having genuine money, if you're having genuine money, then you should not be worried. But if the money is now maybe demonic, like I listened to that case, and according to my understanding about how demonic things or how demonic money would act, I saw that was one of the actions in which I could define that was demonic money. So to me, having money is not an issue, but the source of money is now the key issue. Because maybe you could be a politician, at the end of the day you are having a lot of money, but at the end of the day you are sacrificing innocent people on the streets. Then what is the essence of having all that money? And at the end of the day, once maybe you leave the office, you cannot even sleep. You see, what is the essence of that now lady who used to do all that stuff? But you see now, mimi kama unataka kuniacha kanyaga kubwa kubwa. But you see now, the reason why this man left the lady is because the man understood where the lady used to go each and every night. Kalen, let me just ask you and just be honest. Would you go for such type of a job? Just be honest. Would you go for such type of a job? Would you go for such type of a job? People do weird things for money. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm asking you. Would you do such type of a weird thing to be rich? Would you? Yeah, that's the reason why I'm saying, that's the reason why I'm saying, the source of your finances really matter. It's so embarrassing when I'm coming at night, but I have been on the streets, trying to kupiga watu geta in the context of trying to go and impress my wife that I have money. That one is not an honest way of living. So similarly, this lady, she honestly didn't have that job that you'd say that her source of finances were from credible sources. And sometimes it's always good to reflect, especially what we do and what even the Bible says, because you see, at the end of the day, we are Christians. Like I have looked, here I have looked for a Bible quote on earthly riches in Matthew 6:19 to 21. No, that one is not a genuine source. That one is not a genuine source. You see, today I'm going to do it to you. Tomorrow I'll do it to another old man. The other day I'm going to do it to maybe I'm going to snatch maybe Shoshoski Betty. That way. After maybe that job comes to an end, then now I'm going to advance. I'm going to look for a gun, and I'm going to come and steal with a gun. And you see what the Bible says: you kill by sword, and you'll be killed by sword. And then I was telling you about Matthew 19 to 21. It says, do not lay up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy, where thieves break in and steal, but lay up for yourself treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust destroy, and where thieves do not break in to steal. For where your treasures is, there is your heart will also be. So it's all about, having some credible sources. It's all about having some genuine sources. So there is no need that I come home, with a lot of thousands, and then they are from the demonic sources. Like that lady really had a lot of. In fact, she was confessing and she was saying, if he want to go, he can go. I have bought him everything. I have bought him a car. I have bought him an apartment. But you see, at the end of the day, I'm the one who is trying to do what I'm doing, so that he can have a good life. It's not all about having good life. And then at the end of the day, you are having some demonic attacks because maybe you are getting your resources, maybe from, you know, the devil's workshop. Let me say, maybe you are getting from the devil's workshop, and then you are saying that you are having finances. Those finances or those funds or that money is not going to give you, the peace that you need. Me, I always say, at times, it's always good to be objective. Yeah. And when I talk about objectivity, I always focus on having maybe a source that can cater for me and my family, and then from there, this source is going to be sustainable. For me with that, I'm good, because at the end of the day, if I'm happy, then I know I'm going to live. I'm going to live this earth with a lot of happiness. I'm going to live this earth with a lot of, apart from happiness, with a lot of joy. You know, because you see, most of these people that are having sources or money from those dubious kind of sources, then at the end of the day, most of them don't even have joy. You see, you are having all kind of money, but you don't have joy. Your marriage can never work. Apart from marriage, maybe your son is a thief, and you have all these things. Maybe your son is a drug addict, and you have all these things. God understand how to balance these things. But you see, you have a certain hustler with nothing, but he is so blessed in such a way that he might not have the instant, one name or that large amount of money, but at the end of the day, he can take his sons and daughters to school. The daughters maybe can advance, others are going to the universities, others are becoming people in the society. Because of what? Because you are getting your sources from, and they still pray to God that the method will work. Yeah, even thieves do so. Even thieves do so. Like, we are having a debate. I don't know. Give me your perspective on this. We are having a debate with one of my friends about Christianity and how sometimes we are misled, especially when it comes to the spirituality aspect of life. For instance, Karen, let's say we know of a thief that has been stealing for 40 years. Okay? And let's say that this thief is, maybe the thief has been caught stealing, and he has been given what we call the mob justice way. He has been beaten the mob justice way. And so, fortunately by good luck, before he died, this guy, it's just a hypothetical guy, he's not a real guy, but this is what happens in real life. So this guy has been beaten thoroughly by the mob, but fortunately, maybe a police vehicle was just kind of patrolling, or it was just passing by, and by good grace, the man is rescued and he's taken to the hospital. And trying to gauge this man in the next 1 hour might not be there, he might be dead. But this man, before he dies, he says, I really want to see maybe a pastor or someone who knows God, because I really want to confess, and I really want to, to get saved. Then pastor comes, Corinne Guirot. Let's translate this. How are you doing? So now Karen, pastor comes, prays for this man, and at the end of the day, the man is rescued, and the man is in the hospital bed, and the man confesses that Jesus is Lord, and then after some few minutes, the man dies. Do you think that man is going to heaven, or is he going to hell? Karen, give me your perspective on that. Karen, give me your perspective on that. I really want to hear your side, because that's what we have been doing. That's what we have been doing. You know, Meru ukiiba unachomwa. Of course, we have some communities that little jokes when it comes to the issue of one being a thief. One being a thief. Corinne Goirot. Let me translate this. Translate to English. Is going to heaven because he got saved before he died. Very good, very good. Now let's get back to what you have said. That you are saying that the man is going. You are saying that the man is going to heaven, even though. But remember, this man has been stealing, and he has really gotten, saved because he has been caught. He has been beaten by the mob, and he really understands that he is going to die in the next few minutes. And so, because he just saw a pastor passing by, maybe within the hospital, and he just said that, just come and pray for me, because I really want to get saved, because he really understands that he is going to die. Me, yes, Misa, si ubebe hiyo buy goods. Okay, okay. Me, I don't see that man going to heaven. I don't think that man will go to heaven. But you see, the same Bible says that, actions without, words without actions are dead. Words without actions are dead. So, and the reason why he is getting saved is because he understands that in the few minutes time, he will be gone. Okay, thank you. He understands in few minutes time he will be gone. But you see, he has really been understanding that he has been getting maybe his sources of finances by stealing. And he is not even genuine, because one, all the things that maybe he is not even genuine. The issue is not being genuine. The issue is because he is confessing, because he really understands that he will be gone. He'll be gone in few minutes. In a very short while, the man will be gone, and the man will be history. So there is no way that So having money is good, but also evaluating the sources is most important. Thank you. Welcome. I think this internet was a little bit buffering. It's a little bit buffering.